All right, guys, go ahead with questions.
You guys went against this defense just a couple weeks ago. What did you maybe learn from that game and take away from playing a really good defense like them that you can take into this one?
Yeah, they're pretty stout up front. They obviously, the amount of sacks they got on the year, and just overall where they rank, really good defense. They got players on every level. They play sound, they play together. I thought we fared pretty well against them. Obviously, moved the ball decently, but didn't score enough points in our previous game. And so that's the challenge for this week. How many points can we score? How can we find ways to stay on the field, help our defense move the ball, and obviously finish in the red zone.
How did it feel on the field working with Greg Olsen last week?
Felt pretty good. Obviously, there's things that we can get better at. We all can. But I thought Ole did a phenomenal job at, trying his best to put us in position to make plays. And he's a coordinator who's done it before in this league, and he knows what he's doing. So I think this week will be even more improvement.
Geno, do you feel like there's been a few missed opportunities with Trey Tucker down the field where it looks like he's got to step on the defense, and that's something that could be capitalized on?
Yeah, we want to hit our shots for sure. Whether it's Trey or whoever else is downfield, we want to hit our shots. And, we definitely got to capitalize on those when we get chances.
Geno, I was wondering, at this stage of the season, the way this season has gone for you guys in particular, I was wondering, do you yourself kind of like think about the future of your future here? Like, where does your mind go when you're at this point?
My future is, what God's right for me. I'll focus on the day-to-day and getting better every single day as a player. That's all you can do as a NFL player. You can never look too far ahead or even too far behind. The whole your future thing, I got a bright future. I know that for sure. But, as far as, what I have to do here is lead this team and focus on, today's practice and how we can execute and get better, prepare ourselves to go up against a tough team on Sunday.
There was a study that came out yesterday about those analytics based that said you guys have been really good at making fourth down decisions, going at the right times. That Pete has done that really well this year. What does it mean to you that he has faith in you guys to go out and perform on a fourth down situation?
That's Coach, man. Coach is a Hall of Famer, one of the best coaches of all time. And I think he knows what he's doing. I know he knows what he's doing. He's done it for a long time, a lot longer than I have, a lot longer than I've been living. He understands the game completely in its entirety. And, he usually makes the right decisions. No one's perfect, but I think for the most part, he's got a really good handle on things.
He said he himself has learned over the years, maybe early in his career, it was like, hey, it's just a gut. Now he's learned, there's math involved that really matters. Have you seen a progression in him at all?
I'm not really in those talks. I kind of just try to execute the plays, and, he lets me know, hey, this may be a four-down situation based on, where we are in the game or, field position, those type of things. But he's got control of that. I just try to run the plays.
How challenging has it been working with the offensive line that continues to different parts come in and out due to injury or just poor play or whatever? Just a lot of different guys in different roles.
I mean, that's the situation, and I try my best to go out there and make it happen no matter who's out there. Obviously, we lost Colton early in the year. He's a big part of our offensive line, but I thought guys have stepped up and done their best to make it work. And the coaches, they control a lot of that stuff, but for me, I've got to lead the troops, lead the guys that are on the field. And obviously with O-line, you want that continuity. You want guys to be able to play alongside each other for a long time, but that hasn't been the case, and so there's no crying about it. You got to go out there and make it happen.
What about Cap at the center position? He got a start last week.
Man, I love Cap at the center. It's my first time working with him, and he jumped right in. He's a super smart player. He's been in this league a long time. He knows what to do, and he does a great job at leading the guys as well. So Cap's been doing a great job, and we've all got to help him as well.
Greg Olsen's obviously called plays before, but I'm just curious, given the timing of it all, him being thrown there as a coordinator and everything like that, do you have more agency at the line to kind of change things and stuff than maybe you did before, just given the change in the middle of the year?
Yeah, I mean, this question's been asked to me a few times. You don't just go up there and start changing plays. There has to be a rhyme or reason. We've got to practice it. You can't just go out there and just flip the script because no one will be on the same page at that point, which is what we need. But he gives me a lot of ability to get to different plays at the line of scrimmage, but it's all based within the game plan. And so I try to do the right things according to what we practice and what obviously the guys can handle.
Coach has said a lot, it just feels like a good thing is about to happen, and that the team has, it's always felt like it's about to turn the corner. At least offensively speaking, how do you feel that way for the last month of the season?
I always feel that way. I always feel, we're very optimistic. Coach is very optimistic. I am myself as well. I always feel like something great is right around the corner, and you know, it's all a process, man. Like I've gone through this so many times in my career where you have these ups and downs in the league, and one minute they love you, one minute they hate you. You can never focus on that. You got to focus on the day-to-day process, and if you believe in yourself as a player, if you know who you are as a player, eventually you come out on the right side of it. So I've always had this ability to kind of block out the noise and just stay focused on what's in front of me. And, you know, that's the way coaches as well. And so we all believe that, you know, if we continue with this process, which we're working hard, extremely hard, great things are going to happen. So I believe that.
All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Geno.
Thank you.